happen.
I'm here with Josh Rubin, is an immigrant rights activist. And Josh, how long have you been here?
I've been here about 5 weeks now, I think. Before that, I was in Tornillo in Texas, the other child prison. But I've been here at Homestead for about 5 weeks.
And so we've come to a part in the road that you can see behind us. They followed us all the way over here, and a bunch of people showed up, a bunch of guards showed up and told us that we can't walk down this road right here, right behind us. There's nothing going on this road. There's I don't know why they would say that we can't walk by here. Why do you think? I mean, can you hear the kids this way?
I suspect that we get closer to where the kids are. So there probably are times of day that the kids are closer to the fences over here than they are elsewhere.
Yeah.
So I assume that's why they don't want us to go down this road, unless there's something specific they don't want us to see.
I mean, I can't hear the kids. Do you want to go a little bit?
It's up to you.
Let's try.
Okay.
So we're just walking down this county road. I mean, it's really clearly labeled. There's a street sign. It doesn't say private property anywhere. I don't know why they would tell us that we can't be walking this way, but here we go. Behind us, over here on the side, you can see these tents. What do you think they're using the tents for, Josh?
It's not really clear. I'm told that they use hard shelters for most of the functions that we think of, like sleeping, eating, teaching. So the tents are probably either have administrative purposes or they're for recreation. I wish I knew, to tell you the truth. They're putting up a lot of tents. There are more tents than there should be for those functions that I just mentioned.
Right now there were probably, I'm told, 1,700 kids in the two compounds. There's like over here on the side that we're on right now are the older kids, and then across the street there's the middle school age kids that we were talking to this morning across the fence. But these kids are more sequestered. It's like the fence is higher over here. I don't know if you can hear me with the generator. They're running a big generator over here where we're passing right now. And
this is a more secure part of the compound. I think one of the things, one of the structural factors is...
Here he comes.
They separate us. They separate the 17-year-olds. The 17-year-olds, if they don't find a sponsor, will, on their 18th birthday, have to go into adult detention. So I think that there's more worry that these kids are going to feel desperate and possibly make a break for it. I mean, there's talk that, and I don't know whether it's confirmed or not, but there have been stories that a kid on his 18th birthday is shackled and taken to adult detention.
Yeah, I heard that article on NPR a couple of weeks ago that they're expecting a celebration with their friends on their 18th birthday. It's a big deal, and instead they get arrested, shackled,
right. Yes,
and led away. There's another facility nearby. It's called Chrome, in case you've never been to Florida, and that's where they hold the adults. So apparently that's where they take the kids on their 18th birthday.
Yeah, and we don't know exactly what happens to them. We also don't know whether it's a cautionary story, but we do know that the kids are terrified of it.
Of course they are.
That's what we've heard. They're even terrified, if you can imagine it, when they turn 17 and have to be separated from all their friends over on the other side of the camp.
Yeah.
But as of yesterday, I also learned that this side is expanding beyond just the 17-year-olds. Because it's expanding.
Passing a little entrance over here.
The latest the rumored numbers now are over 2,000, not 1,700 anymore.
And it's growing apparently. What have you seen in the past couple of days that might lead you to think that?
Bathroom trailers coming in, tent trucks coming in, mobile offices coming in. This is a place in growth. I've seen this before. This is not shrinking; it's growing.
I understand there were some visitors this morning, like 12 of them, and you stopped and asked them who they were and what they were doing. What did they tell you?
Well, I talked to them yesterday, and I determined that they were coming back today. They are inspectors for an agreement called a consent decree called the Flores Settlement. The Flores Settlement sets certain standards for how you can treat children in situations like this. and that involves restricting their stays in a place like this to 20 days, and then being in the least restrictive environment possible. And so we know that these inspectors are going to look around and talk to kids, no doubt, that have been here for, 9 months, some of them. And they're going to look around at the environment here, which obviously is not exactly unrestricted. The kids have to walk in single file. They can't go to the bathroom by themselves. They're not allowed to touch. So we're in a very restrictive environment where the kids are kept for way longer than 20 days. These inspectors are here to make a record of that.
I can see like some construction equipment right over the gate where we just had to stop. You can see back there, something's going on back there. They're making this place a whole lot bigger than it is right now. They're gonna accommodate, I don't know how many kids, but this is definitely not looking like a place that's about to wrap up in any way, shape, or form. So I'm gonna cut right here, and then we're gonna walk back to where the younger kids are being held, and hopefully we can see some of the kids and talk to them across the fence.